Good old rusty piece of shit. Got every intention of making it sick. Hey guys, it's a new week, which means new adventures. Still working on this side of the car. So what I'm doing right now is this strip here. I'm placing the rubber on it. Unfortunately, my box of rubbers that came from America did not have that rubber, so I have to reuse the old rubber. It's not too bad, it's not split or cracked, but it is a little bit hard. So I'm probably going to resource one of those a little bit later. But what I'm going to do now is, these are usually stapled on with some sort of staple gun that goes through metal, which I don't have. So what I'm doing is I'm using MIG wire. Now I'll see if I can show you how I'm doing that. Alright guys, I don't know if you can see, you should be able to see that. That's a piece of MIG wire. Focus. Which I have put through the holes and bent over on the back side with a screwdriver. Focus, there we go. Now these are the holes I've got to thread it through. So I'll go cut myself off another piece of MIG wire and I'll demonstrate. Focus. As you can see, I've got this piece of MIG wire here which I've cut off and I've bent it down on this pair of pliers. Now, oopsie, what I've got to do is I have to get this MIG wire through those two holes there. So this is very hard while I'm trying to watch the camera and can't even talk. Okay, now that's through. Okay, I'll just make sure it's in. And you can see it's just poking through the other side there. Okay, I'm just assuming people know what MIG wire is. It's the wire that you run through your MIG welder, if you have one. If you don't, this is 0.8 millimeter wire, if you can find that. You might be able to use electrical wire or something like that. Okay, now what I've got to do is I just get the screwdriver in and I bend over the wires. Again, this is very awkward trying to do this while watching the video. See how that one's bent over? I can get it a little bit more than that. Now, this is not the best way of doing it, but when you don't have anything else, this is what you've got to do. Oops. Okay, that's that one done. That's not going anywhere. All right, I'll do the rest and then I'll put it on the car. Okay guys, again, that someone else might have a better way of doing that, but that's the way that works for me. As you can see, it's on there. So now I'm just going to put it on the car. Now the best thing when you're putting it on the car is to have your window wound down. Like so. And then just line it up. press it on. Like so. Okay, that's on. Done. Now I'm having a bit of trouble with my window. I got to do some adjustment because as it winds up, it's not staying in its tracks. As you can see, it's moved to the inside. So I'm just going to try and adjust that up a bit and see if I can make it better. As I have the window winding up and down acceptable now. It's as good as it's going to get for a almost 50-year-old car that's had a lot of use. So the window reg's a little bit worn, so I've got it as smooth as I can. I'm going to grease it up a bit just to get it a bit more easy to wind up and down, but yeah, it's done. And as you can see, I've got the door rubber in. Makes it a little bit tight to shut, but it'll wear in over time. And the kick plate. I've got to clean up the floor yet inside, but I'll do that when I move inside the car to do the interior. Now I'm going to have a go at retrimming my own interior, except for the seat skins, which I already have. Now they are a different colour, so I've got to go to a local supplier and get some vinyl to match that, so I can have a go at doing the door trims. I've got these rubbers here, which go up here somehow like that, but I've got to get some clips to clip it in those holes there, and yeah, so that's for another day as well. But for now, that will do. That's the door done. So I'm going to move forward to the headlight. I'm going to put a headlight in, I reckon. So I finished off most of the outside, as you can see. I've only really got the badges to do and a few other little things. Can't put the front windscreen in yet because I have to get some interior trim done first. The trim has to go in before the window rubber, so yeah, that's it. A little bit of a scratch down here on the front spoiler. Unfortunately, I don't know where it came from, but I have to paint a guitar in that same black very soon, so I might give it a fix up as I do that. But she's a car again. It's going to look a lot better when the motor's in it and it's sitting lower. It looks like a four-wheel drive at the moment, but yeah, may go back to chrome bars again eventually, but I can't afford them at the moment, so the black ones will do. It's a bit dirty there. All good. It's looking good. So next, I've got to clean out the interior. because it's full of stuff and dust and crud and all that sort of stuff. And then I'm going to put the dash back in. So that's next week. I'm probably going to go up inside and have a coffee right now because I've had enough for today. Yeah, but it's looking good. I'm loving it. So I'll see you next time, guys. You know the drill. Subscribe, share, like.